one meeting 3 weeks ago, the EU ambassador in Zimbabwe suggested that no, given that the election in Zimbabwe is a litmus test for debt restructuring, re-engagement, readmission to the Commonwealth, maybe we should lower the bar for Zimbabwe. I mean, to say that that's absolute racist, to say that. And therefore, one of the problems we have in as far as our democracies are supervised by the West, we have an albatross around our necks. Because authoritarian regimes like the one we have had, a technocratic regime like Zimbabwe, has learned to have religiously elections every 5 years. And yet, in those elections, you have the cynical abuse of people's vote.
In the spirit of African solutions to African problems, in the spirit of knowing that Zimbabwe has always been a problem child. One wonders if SADC has got a plan. Yes, we know that there is a SADC observer mission that is in Zimbabwe currently.
Some stakeholders expressed the view that the government compromises the judiciary.
With SADC, you have to look at their historical performance. Are they willing to ask the government of President Mnangagwa difficult questions? Are they willing to challenge him?
SADC's regional heavyweight, South Africa, are yet to condemn the ruling party of Zimbabwe.
Mnangagwa, he brought some reforms in Zimbabwe, but they did not want those reforms because they want a man called Chamisa.
General Secretary of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, has recently described the leader of Zimbabwe's main opposition party, Nelson Chamisa, as a puppet of the West. Mbalula went further to confirm that the ANC is not in favor of a regime change in Harare.
Mbalula seems to have taken us back to the Mbeki days, where the approach towards Zimbabwe was hear no evil, see no evil. We are liberation movements and no one can talk to us about anything.
Ironically, at a time when the ANC itself is beleaguered by failure, they still want to scream this liberation movement nonsense. Let's be very clear. Some of us were in the liberation movements. We are the first to say that the liberation movements have long served their purpose. No, and gladly in Zimbabwe, they are in the last stage of it.
To activate change, Sapes Trust, in collaboration with Good Governance Africa, has been actively engaging the South African government to spearhead an upcoming international conference focused on Zimbabwe. This visionary conference, held in partnership with the AU and SADC, aims to foster inclusive dialogue among diverse political parties and civic groups within Zimbabwe and its diaspora. However, South Africa's response to this crucial initiative remains pending.
It is not everyone who has acquiesced to this autocracy, this tyranny that has now come to characterize modern-day Zimbabwe. And it is to them that we're saying it is incumbent on you, in the interest of the citizens of Zimbabwe, in the interest of transparency and accountability, the establishment of good governance, that we call upon you to push for this change.